So I don't really know how to kick this off, but welcome to our very first podcast episode of Are You Tracking with 502 FSS. So I don't really know what the vibe is here, but we're trying something new to try to, let you know all the exciting things that are happening around FSS. So today we have Jeep. Jeep is from Lackland ODR. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so as you said, my name is Jeep from Lackland Outdoor Recreation. I'm the programmer there, so I'm in charge of putting on any kind of special events, especially off-base and on-base programming. We've got some awesome stuff right here at our facility at Lackland Outdoor Rec, but I love to take people out and about in San Antonio and the surrounding area to show people that we have some amazing outdoor opportunities that are hidden right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't think anybody, well, for as long as I've been here anyway, I don't think anybody has planned as many trips as you have.
Well, thank
so
you.
I like where you guys are going.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So how did you begin your career with FSS?
Yes, so I kind of had an interesting journey. I started working for the military with the Army in Germany. So I started at the Edelweiss Lodge and Resort over there in Garmisch-Partenkirchen,
Wow.
South Germany in the Alps. Very picturesque, like when you look at a screensaver is kind of what you're looking. I was there on a 15-month contract doing a lot of tour guiding. We worked a lot in the pools. We did the big holiday events with a lot of inflatables and stuff. And that was kind of in the realm of what I was doing already, recreation-wise in my career.
Yeah.
And as my 15-month contract was coming up to an end, I knew I wanted to move back to San Antonio because I've lived here for about 8 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Knew I wanted to come back, and I found out about this awesome programming position opening up at Lackland, and I thought, hey, it checks all the boxes. It's in San Antonio. It's within the field of recreation, which I love. And, I get to stay and work with the military, which I've been really passionate about. Something that I learned about myself in Germany. And so it was just kind of a easy fit, a good transition. And man, we've really hit the ground running. That's for sure.
Yeah, you guys are all like, I'm like, dang, look at all these trips I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So how did you end up in Germany?
That's a good question. So I was a product, as many people were, of kind of this interesting COVID transition.
Okay.
I graduated college in May of 2020. So right when the pandemic really hit, things were shutting down. Didn't have a graduation, like many people, right? It happens.
Yeah.
And I spent the better part of the next year looking for any kind of job, whether it was, needed a degree or not, anything to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And after about a year or so of looking and sitting on the couch and not being very successful,
Mm-hmm.
I was reminded about this opportunity I had heard of working in Germany at this resort. A previous professor of mine had told me about it years and years ago, and I was like, that sounds cool, but I have obligations.
Yeah.
I can't really drop everything and go. And then I really sat to myself on my couch thinking, I don't really have much going on right now. If I need to do this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
And so I packed everything away, flew to Germany, and like I said, it was a contracted experience. So I was there for 15 months, ate it up, and I knew I wanted to come back home, and it was just kind of luck of the draw that there was something available within my field right here in my hometown of San Antonio.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was
I wish
great.
I could have like a spontaneous, like, I'm going to go to somewhere else.
It was very scary, but very rewarding.
Yeah.
I got to do so many amazing things, and it helped just refuel my passion for recreation and programming and showing people like, hey, you can do fun things, and they're way more accessible than you may think. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then what are some exciting trips you have coming up?
Yes. So we haven't... how much time do we have?
Oh,
we got a lot of trips. So coming up in June, we're going rock climbing at the Medicine Wall, which a lot of people don't know is a natural rock wall here in San Antonio, outside of Loop 1604. And so this is going to be great for beginners that have never rock climbed before. We're going to give hands-on instruction. We're providing all the equipment. We have people that are trained, staff that know what the rock paths look like. And what's great is that we've got easy climbs and hard climbs.
Okay.
So if it's your first time, kind of nervous, we're going to be able to walk you through it. If you're someone with experience but don't really have any belay partners or don't have anyone to go rock climbing with besides an indoor gym, this is also a great opportunity for you to get out, kind of immerse yourself in the climbing community and get to know people locally, military, San Antonio, rock climbing level. It's really going to reach all sorts of audiences, and we're really excited to bring that here to JBSA.
That's awesome. Yeah, because we have a lot of fit people around JBSA. There's like people that are like, when are you guys doing your next marathon? I'm like, oh, girl, I don't know.
And what's great about this is, like, for super fit people, you can really challenge yourself with these climbs. But for those that just are very apprehensive or have never really rock climbed before, or don't feel like they are very athletic, this is a great intro course. You know, I think most people that are interested or thinking about it can really be successful in this program.
Yeah.
So we're excited to really provide that.
Yeah. All beginners, all peoples.
Anyone, if you're ready to get out there, we've got it. And it's, like I said, it's right here outside of 1604. So we're staying within San Antonio. It's only about a 20-minute drive from Lackland. Most people don't know about it. So we're kind of shedding light on what we have to offer.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And then can you tell us a little bit about the chalk?
Yes.
Is that one booked yet?
It is not. We have lots of spots available. We're going on a trip in July to Chalk Bluff, which is just outside of Uvalde. So a little further away than San Marcos in a different direction, about an hour or so. But this pristine area has also got some crystal clear water. It's got some amazing bluff formations, so you get a very scenic view as well. What we are doing is we are going to transport everyone out there. We're bringing a huge trailer. We've got kayaks, canoes. We're going to have some canopies so you can get some shade in this sunlight.
Oh, wow.
We're going to have yard games. We're even going to bring out a little grill and have some burgers by the water.
That's cool.
Yeah. The actual location also has some great kind of safari rides and petting zoos. Those you can do at your own discretion, but we're going to be out there all day long from 10 to 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So great time to get a good tan in. Yep. If you've never kayaked before, this is a great chance to learn how to kayak because we're going to have hands-on staff there to help assist you. If you just want to bring a tube and float and take a nap, this is going to be a great opportunity to do that too. So lots of levels of activity.
I know my our director, Miss Shelta, she's already, her and her husband, they're ready to go.
That's right. We introduced this program as a virtual bingo exclusive, and before we started, she said, sign me up. So we've got 2 spots filled at least, and we're excited to bring a lot more as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other exciting trips coming up beyond that?
Yeah, we've got one more planned for August. We are actually going to float the Frio River outside in Concan, which is a very popular activity here in the San Antonio area. If you aren't aware, floating is huge down here. You know, when it gets hot, it's time to blow up the tube, get a cooler, and just float your worries away, right? And we've got lots of places to do it. People like to do it in New Braunfels, on the Guadalupe River, but we're going to the Concan area onto the Frio River, which the water is a little bit chillier, which feels great when it's 100 plus degrees outside. You're gonna need it. It's a very popular destination. Everything's included. Round-trip transportation. The tubes are included. They have a great shuttle service, so you don't have to walk with your tubes and your flip-flops and everything. It's going to be a great, relaxing experience. And I think those that live around the area know how awesome this opportunity is. And for those that are new, this is a great way to dive in and see what the locals love to do when it gets super hot. Yeah. Because a lot of people think they got to stay inside. And yeah, you got to cool off every once in a while, but this is a great way to combine the outdoors and something that a lot of people love out here and stay cool during the summer. Yeah. So really excited to bring that.
Yeah, it gets really hot here.
Definitely.
I'm from Colorado, and this is last year I don't think I went out during the summer at all.
It's a little warm.
I was like, I'm going to stay inside my house.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to offer water programming, you know, keep us cool a little bit.
So when you plan when you do your programming, what goes into that? Like, how do you go about picking, destinations and like what activities to do and stuff like that?
So for the beginning of our calendar year of planning programming, all of it was decided within the office. You know, I was writing down a list of things that I thought were pretty cool, and so far, great feedback. The things I think are cool, other people think are cool. But we recently have created a survey, which is available both on our Facebook and at our facility at Lackland Outdoor Recreation, where people can submit their responses of the type of programming they'd like to see. You know, we offer workshop-based programs where people can learn a good outdoor skill, such as how to build a fire, how to set up a campsite. So we're getting input on what types of programming people would like to learn about, what types of programs they would like to stay on base and do, what types of programs you want to go off base and do. So by participants providing this information, it gives me a better glimpse of what does the community actually want to do? You know, what do they think are cool? And thankfully, we've been getting a lot of responses, a lot of those being kayak and water related, which is why we started offering our Chalk Bluff and our Float the Frio opportunity. We're trying to hear what people want to do. And so the more responses we get, the more likely we're able to offer some kind of programming that you're interested in.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad that you're catering to your audience.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Like I said, we're doing stuff I think is cool, which so far so good.
Everybody else thinks is cool.
Right. People come from all walks of life, and we have so much to offer here in Texas, and I want to make sure that we hit all those points. So most people, when they come into our facility, say, you know, out of the 12 programs we have this year, at least one of them is calling my name.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So if you had like no restraints, like no budget, no distance, what would be your dream trip?
Oh man, that's a great question. One that we have actually contemplated and maybe is in the works. I don't know. Maybe you'll find out soon. But we would love to do a snow skiing trip. We've got some fairly close places in terms of mountains out in New Mexico that I think it would be great if we could get a big group. You know, we're talking charter bus size, take people out, especially as a learn to ski opportunity. A lot of people in Texas have maybe never seen snow, let alone, you know, snowshoed or skied at all.
Yeah.
So I think a program like that would be a great opportunity for people not to have to worry about transportation. You get on the bus, go to sleep, you wake up, you're in this beautiful mountain town, you get to learn how to ski or snowboard. For those that might have experience, you know, you can take someone that hasn't learned, they do their lesson, you get on the mountain, and at the end of the day, we all come together for some great dinner, have a drink or two, and just really reminisce on how awesome an opportunity like that is and how it's not available in Texas.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of my dream trips that I love to do.
Well, I hope that works out because that sounds like a lot of fun.
I think it would be, you know, and give a lot of people an opportunity of something they maybe thought that they could never do.
Yeah.
Just especially locale-wise. You know, so.
I was here during the snowstorm.
Yes.
And that was weird last year.
I definitely trudged through the snow. I didn't do any skiing, so, you know, we're going to try and amp it up just a little bit.
I feel like you could have. It snowed like quite a bit.
Yeah, if you had a hill, I tried my like some sledding, you know. This is the closest I got. I've got a trash can lid and
you're like, ah. I saw a lot of car sledding that day too.
Yes, the news was very entertaining.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, am I back in Colorado? What happened here? I was like, what is this? What is this? Okay. So let's go back to like ODR.
Okay.
You guys have a lot of things that you can rent from there.
Absolutely.
Like tons of stuff that I wouldn't even think about. But what is the most interesting thing that people can rent from you guys?
Sure. So I'll start by saying our facility, when you walk in, it looks kind of like a Bass Pro Shop. I mean, we kind of have it all. We've got lots of stuff for both indoor and outdoor parties, any kind of camping and outdoor activity, but also all sorts of sports equipment. I'll say some of the most interesting things that we have for rent are we've got snow cone machines and champagne fountains, chocolate fountains, popcorn machines, stuff that you may not think an outdoor recreation agency would have to offer. But we've got all that and more, you know. We've got some awesome pontoon boats with water skis and wakeboards if you want to try that out, you know. We've got kayaks, we've got footballs, basketballs, volleyballs. I mean, you name it, we probably have it. From what you would think about camping equipment, tents, we definitely got that. So like I was saying, you know, those cotton candy machines, those snow cone machines, things that you don't think are rentable, we've got it all. Really. Yeah. So you really got to check out our facility and see what we have in store.
Yeah, I think I have like a weird obsession with the margarita machines.
I mean, when in Texas, right?
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
They're very popular, I can tell you that. That's for sure. Especially during the fiesta season we just had.
Oh, yeah.
Calls every day. Do you have any margarita machines left? And unfortunately, all booked. Gotta beat the punch.
How do you even do that? Do you just put like ice in it and then like whatever stuff in it?
Yeah,
or?
so you really put your mix in, and the inside, the spinning contraption, if you will start to freeze it, kind of like a slushie. If you've ever been to 7-Eleven and seen the slushie machines, same exact thing. But they're portable, and fill it with whatever you like, and now you got a margarita machine. So.
All right, and then are you guys planning on adding any more fun things to your inventory over there?
That's part of our survey as well. People can let us know what kind of equipment they would like to rent that we don't currently offer. Something that I'm very excited to bring very soon. We want to bring a spike ball set, which some people are familiar with, some aren't, but it's a cool outdoor sport surrounded by a net, 2 teams of 2, and it's kind of like a play on volleyball. So it's a really fun activity, definitely a lot of high energy, and that's something that is popular at other facilities, and so that's something that we would like to add to our rental line.
Okay.
Along with a slack line, and that is kind of a cord that you can attach between 2 points, usually trees, and you are walking and trying to balance on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so it definitely takes a lot of practice, but it ends up being one of those activities. If you just want to go and hang out outside with a hammock, you know, read a book, a slackline is something that you can bring to kind of just walk around, stay kind of active, but you're not really breaking a sweat or anything. And when you're tired, you can just sit on it if you want.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're trying to diversify our inventory, bring things that people know that they can get, and maybe introduce them to something that they've never seen before. Yeah. So those 2 items are falling in that category.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I have like a would you rather
set
up.
I'm ready.
To add some excitement. Not that this isn't already exciting, but you know. Okay, so would you rather pet a peacock or a goose?
Oh, a peacock.
Did you know that there's peacocks on Fort Sam?
I did not know that. I know that there are peacocks in all sorts of neighborhoods here in San Antonio. Where are they here?
In the quadrangle. Like literally like right outside over here.
Okay, I'm going to have to do a little drive-by over there.
I'm obsessed with that place. Cat's probably like, stop talking about the quadrangle.
The geese are so mean. I would never pet a goose. They'd probably try and nibble my finger off.
Oh, yeah.
So peacock all the way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so if you want to go pet a peacock, they're right over
there.
there.
The quadrangle. Okay.
Quadrangle.
Let's check it out.
Okay, would you rather eat something super spicy or super sour?
Probably super spicy. I love all sorts of spicy food. I mean, here's a trick. Do you like Takis or hot Cheetos?
Oh, yeah.
You know, kind of in the medium realm of spicy, especially for some people. Put them in the freezer. Oh, for a few hours, they still retain that heat, but then you get a nice kind of chili crunch. You get the hot and the cold mix.
Oh my gosh.
It's a cool, interesting way to, spice it up a little bit, literally, right?
That's
sour, though?
Would you rather wear Crocs or Chacos?
I think we know the answer to this. I'm a Chaco guy. I'm looking to get a pair of Crocs. I know they're back. I had them when I was in 5th grade, the Texas Longhorn edition, and they were super cool. I put them in the sport mode, got to put the little handle on. But no, I've got my Chacos in my car right now, actually. So definitely a Chaco guy.
I have a pair of Crocs. I love them.
You can hike in them. You can go on the river in them. You can just
do
go downtown.
anything.
I suppose you can do that with the Crocs too. So
yeah,
I should give them a shot.
Okay, and then would you rather live off the grid or have to do a Facebook Live every day?
Oh gosh,
it's like 2 extremes.
How off the grid are we talking?
Probably
like an hour away from a grocery store, or
no, maybe I would say naked and afraid. but with clothes on.
Okay, so further, gosh.
And a tent.
I'm going to have to do the Facebook live stream on this one, Maybe people will just be interested about my daily routine of wake up, brush teeth, grab my banana, and get out the door, and you'd be like, did he get his banana today?
Hey, you forgot your banana.
Yeah, I'm not sure the naked and afraid lifestyle is for me, but you never know. Producers, if you're watching, please give me a call, and I'd be happy to submit my application. So.
All right. So, do you do any impressions? Do you have any good impressions? You can say no, too. It's fine.
I do, actually. It's funny. I got called out for it at a piano bar once. I think I have a pretty solid Forrest Gump impression. Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Let's see. Jenny, me and Jenny, we went together like peas and carrots. You can do fried shrimp, baked shrimp, shrimp gumbo, shrimp po' boy. Think about that's all the ways you can make shrimp.
So we're now interviewing, was it Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump here live in the flesh. Yeah, that's probably my best and only impression. So it's also my favorite movie. So maybe that's why I've got this weird connection.
You're like, I like it.
It's
I didn't know what you were gonna say. I didn't know if you were gonna say anything or not. So I was like, if not, we can just cut it out. But
I got a couple things up my sleeve. So
okay. So last question. Besides ODR, what is your favorite FSS facility?
Oh man.
What is your favorite thing to do around FSS?
What's my favorite thing to do around
You can't
FSS?
say marketing because technically
Can't say
you
that.
can't. So.
Yeah, that's a cop-out for sure. I really do like the leisure travel and tickets and travel office over at Lackland, located at Arnold Hall. I think they do a lot of Disney stuff in particular, a lot of local things, but they're a great resource to find out about can I do this trip? I didn't even know this amusement park existed. Or they've been a great lifeline as well as to local things that are going on. All the UTSA games, they gave a lot of tickets away for that.
Yeah.
So that was my only way to get into those games, really. It wasn't on the forefront of my mind. But being able to get tickets through them were great. I think they had this awesome concert series at the zoo down here in San Antonio, which I did not attend, but I didn't even know was happening. And without them and their offices and the people that work so hard there, I wouldn't have ever known about it. So it's a cool place, and I think I like seeing all the little, all the brochures and ads and stuff. It can be, it's kind of like overload, but in a good way, you know?
I want to go do that.
Yeah, you can just browse through everything, take a bunch, and be like, all right, where's my next vacation? So I really like that facility.
Yeah, they're pretty great too. I just went over there to book a hotel for Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And I got a really good deal on it too. And they're so helpful, and they just try to find you the best that you can get.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
I've actually got some friends wanting to plan a group trip in 2024, and kind of like the TikTok or YouTube trends, we all got to present our idea and we vote on it. But I'm planning on using those offices as a resource to actually get the good deals. Is it feasible for us to fly here and get, maybe a group rate on a room? If anyone's going to know it, it's going to be them. And so I totally plan on tapping into them for that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Okay, do you have any questions for us or anything that you want to add?
Yeah, I got a few things to plug in,
Okay.
So
all right, let's do it.
We talked about all sorts of awesome off-trip programs that we're doing, but we also do once a month what's called a Workshop Wednesday. I kind of mentioned it a little bit. We're introducing people and teaching skills that maybe you have never done or don't have as much experience. In the past, we did a how to garden 101, how to do a crawfish boil 101. June, we're going to do how to set up a campsite successfully, where does the campfire need to be in relation to the tent, how to pack your backpack if you're going on a backpacking trip, things that you may think are kind of, oh yeah, I can pack a backpack, but maybe you can learn a more efficient way through us, or maybe pick up a few tips. So we offer a program like that once a month, Workshop Wednesdays, so definitely check those out. And something else that has been really popular ever since our Fort Sam Houston open house, which was super great, is our mobile axe throwing trailer.
Yep.
We actually just did an event yesterday at Randolph.
Oh, That's cool.
Yeah, no, it was great. You can rent out our mobile axe throwing trailer for a minimum of 2 hours. We can go all the way up to 4 hours right now at any JBSA location. So we can stay at Lackland, but we can go to Sam Houston, Camp Bullis, Randolph, even all the way to Canyon Lake. We were there for Lake and Easy.
Yep,
yeah, you saw us there. Yeah. And so this axe trailer is great for squadron events. You can utilize Unite funds, R4R funding. You just want to throw a birthday party. We're happy to show up. We come fully staffed. We will tow it to you. We will set up our projectors, which will project both standard targets. We got games like Tic-Tac-Toe, Candy Crush, Kill the Zombies, and all of that is provided in the fee. And it's been really, really popular. My phone is probably ringing next door off the hook for a new rental. So
I'm glad that you mentioned all that, because some people are like, oh my God, that's like a lot. But they don't realize that you're getting it pretty much fully operated.
Oh, yeah.
And, you're getting a person to help you run it, or maybe a couple of people. I don't know how many people it takes to.
Usually
right?
we'll at least 2 staff members, yeah. But yeah, it's totally hassle-free. We show up, we set it up, we walk you through it, we teach you how to throw an axe. Like I said, we've got all sorts of different games. And then when it comes down to it, we will tear down, take it out, and you don't have to worry about anything. You just got to show up.
Yeah.
And closed-toed shoes. That is one thing. You got to wear closed-toed shoes. But if you can do that, you can participate. And so far, we've gotten great feedback on it. We've been at community events, more of the squadron private events, and so far, so good. And we're excited to bring a lot more of it. So.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are. I tried throwing an axe. I don't know. I think I still have like the video. I don't know if you want to pop it in, but I did not do it right. A couple times.
It makes for a good blooper reel. So.
Yeah.
But
we have a blooper of Jeep.
That is true. That is true. Practice makes perfect, right? I would definitely encourage everyone to check out our Facebook and our Instagram page. You can find us on Facebook at JBSA, Lackland Outdoor Recreation. And Instagram is the same. I think our @ is Lackland_ODR. And these are some of the first places where we are promoting any kind of programming that we have to offer. And it acts as kind of this vault of information. So if you think you heard about something, you might have seen a flyer, might have seen something in a magazine, but you didn't end up taking it with you.
Yeah.
You can hit up our social media and see it all there in real time. You can message us on there and get real-time feedback. We're answering a lot of questions about what we have to rent. Is there still room on these trips? How do I sign up? All of this stuff is available online. It's a great resource, and we highly encourage everyone to check it out.
Yeah, you guys are doing a really good job.
Thank you.
Keeping up your page.
Yeah, so. We're trying to keep it updated, and so all of what I mentioned today is on there right now. Anything that we will offer in the future, of course, we have flyers all over base, which is fantastic. It's actually where we get a lot of our traffic is from those flyers and posters. But it's all going to be posted on there. Sometimes it'll be posted on there first. So anything that we haven't planned for September, October, end of the year, it's all going to be on there.
Yay!
So, yeah, definitely check it out.
So thank you for watching our very first episode of Are You Tracking? If you guys have anything that you want to see, you can let us know. Send us a message, comment on this video. Let us know what you guys think. And then we also have a special gift for you for participating in our very first episode.
I'm excited. Genuine surprise reaction.
We made it with our own, just FYI, with our own funds. We did not use.
This is awesome. Oh, sweet.
And then turn it around.
Look at that. So we've got FSS, MWR, my name right here, Galaxy print. Now I feel like I'm on a real talk show.
Yeah.
Next one I get invited to, I'm bringing it everywhere.
Yes.
This is great. Thank you guys. That's very sweet of y'all. Put it right here, front and center.
Yeah. Yay. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, this was a blast, and I'm really excited. Let me know if you need me again. I'm happy to talk more programs or, just be a lifeline for you guys.
Yeah.
For everyone here at JBSA.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this was great and a lot of fun.
Yay. I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. That's it.